Hello, Cardinals, and welcome to Lesson 6 of Cardinal Pride. Today's lesson is all about resilience, that ability to take a negative and turn it into a positive. And you know what they say.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Typically, when people discuss resilience, they bring up all the celebrities who struggled and made it. At 15, Charlize Theron watched her mother kill her father in self-defense. At 19, Gabrielle Union was held at gunpoint in a Payless store and assaulted. And Jim Carrey lived in a van during his high school years. In truth, everyone has their hardships, and Hoover students are especially resilient.
I was born in Tijuana, Mexico, where I lived with my hard-working mother, two sisters, and a drug and alcohol-addicted father. Our financial crisis forced us to live under a shelter made out of aluminum sheets and pieces of wood, which were just enough to protect us from the rain and cold weather of the area. Not only did my family live under such harsh circumstances, but we also experienced physical and mental abuse from our father. When I was approximately 5 years old, my mother made the decision to run away from our father and move in with my grandmother in Acapulco, Guerrero. Growing up without her was tough, but after 6 years, she decided to reunite with us. At that point, my sister and I came to the United States with no idea of what came for us in this new country. Adjusting to a new place was challenging, even to this day. Nevertheless, throughout those years of struggle and confusion about what others said in another language, I was determined to succeed and overcome the adversities thrown at me. Looking back, I realized that I am able to overcome anything I put my mind to because I am passionate and take advantage of the many opportunities that are out there for me.
Nothing has ever come easily to my family. My dad has awaited his U.S. citizenship for over a decade. My mom was deported and my parents separated in the midst of it all. My single dad had to work to support my grandparents as they aged, and I was as born instead of pursuing his education. With a parent absent from my life, a culture of financial and family instability emerged and peaked during ninth grade. I found myself playing catch up in every aspect of my life, from adapting to American traditions to meeting the academic bar and building a sturdy foundation without my mother. I set myself apart from the despondent atmosphere at home and created for myself a different reality at school. I took advantage of college aid available to me through Hoover High School. I also internalized my dad's feelings of despair long enough to where I decided to get involved in my community. I joined elementary education programs to be an example to City Heights youth and assume leadership roles as the Social Justice Academy event planning coordinator to Better Hoover High School. A big step consisted of opening my dad up to college. He became proactive in my school life and held me accountable for my educational performance. With my family's support and through Hoover's opportunities, I have grown into a studious and involved person. Overcoming this challenge has increased my involvement in my academics, Hoover High School and City Heights.
I'm an African who migrated from Ghana to the United States in November 2016. I was separated from my mom when I was 4 years old. My mom was a teenager when she gave birth to me, so based on my cultural beliefs, she was viewed as incapable of taking care of me. As a result, I was put under care of my uncle and his wife for 13 years. During all those years, I was mistreated. This made me grow into an isolated person who feared everyone. I was sometimes starved for days, which made me develop a stomach ulcer. I wasn't sociable and barely talked to people. When I came to the United States at age 17 was when I first saw my mom. It was quite emotional for her, but I didn't feel anything because I was brainwashed by my uncle and his wife. They led me to believe that my mom sold me to them. I later found out it wasn't true when she explained the whole story to me. This made me lose trust in people. I was even afraid to talk to my own mother, a feeling which followed me everywhere I went. I didn't talk to people much. I feared them because I always had that feeling that they'll hurt me like my uncle's wife did. Everything changed when I started high school. I decided not to let this situation define me anymore and challenged myself to join softball. At first, it was very hard for me, but I gathered the courage to do it. I learned to communicate and all about teamwork. I also worked hard every day to get closer to my mom, and I tried my best to cooperate with her. These experiences helped me to come out of my shell. Through my experiences, I have come to realize life is and will never be easy, but with perseverance and hard work, I know everyone can achieve all their goals.
And every single one of you at Hoover High School is capable of achieving your goals. No matter what the world throws at you, you are resilient and you will succeed. And you don't have to go it alone. So the next time you're feeling hungry or tired or like you just want to scream, grab a friend. We're all in this together. And remember, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. Hoorah.